Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Nutan. In today's video, we're going to learn how to do Tulasana, which is a Sanskrit term that means scale pose in English. So when you're ready, let's get started. I'd like us all to start off in a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take the palms of your hands and place them on your stomach. Inhale, feel everything expand, and exhale. Feel that contract. We'll do this for a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, exhale. When you're ready, open your eyes. Now, Tulasana is essentially Padmasana, which is Lotus Pose, but we'll be balancing on our arms for it. So yes, it's a hip opening posture, but it's also a posture that helps us with our core muscles and our arm muscles. So before we get into it, we need to do a few more postures that will help us open our hips, become a bit more flexible, and just ease us into the posture itself. So from here, I'd like us all to stretch our legs straight out in front of us. We'll sit for a couple of moments in Dandasana, which is staff pose. So sit up with your back straight, flex your feet, make sure they're active, and take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And when you feel ready, open your eyes. We're just going to touch the soles of our feet and bring them in closer towards our pelvis. So this is Padmasana, otherwise known as bound angle pose. And this is a great hip opener, which will help us for Tulasana. So from here, I want you to just bounce your knees up and down. We can get the blood flowing here. You can close your eyes and just think about all the good this is doing for your hips and your inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. Now in this pose, we don't want to be hunched over, we want our back as straight as it can be. If you're not feeling that flexible today, you can keep your feet slightly more in front of you. But if you are feeling more flexible, bring them in close to your pelvis and carry on bouncing your knees for now. We'll do this for a couple more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now from here, you can stop bouncing your knees and just sit in a posture. Adjust yourself, make sure you're comfortable. Close your eyes and breathe in and out deeply. Now you should feel a really good stretch along your hips and your thighs. If you're super flexible, your knees will be all the way to the ground. If you're getting there like me, then they'll be wherever it feels comfortable. We'll take one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Now from here we're going to stretch our legs out in front of us and get back into Dandasana. Sit here for a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale. Already you should feel your legs, they should feel a little bit more rejuvenated just from, bending them in Padmasana. And you should feel the blood flowing up and down your legs. And from here we're going to go into Padmasana, which is half Lotus Pose. So we're going to cross one of our legs and then take the opposite leg to the opposite hip bone, and we'll sit in this posture for a few breaths. Now with your hands you can do whatever you feel like. You can put your hands in Anjali Mudra or you can leave them here, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Close your eyes. If this is difficult for you, you can do the posture against a wall or you can use a blanket. So you can sit on the blanket to help even out your legs and prop you up for a little bit. Take deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Lotus Pose, half Lotus Pose, they are perfect asanas for meditation. And they're said to help relieve stress and anxiety. So I'm hoping you're feeling at ease. When you're ready, open your eyes. From here we'll get back into Dandasana and then do exactly the same thing on the other side. So we'll sit here for a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, we'll fold the other leg into our bodies, and then we'll take the opposite leg to the opposite hip. Make yourself comfortable, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now already you should feel your hips opening up here. They should start to feel a bit more flexible. And hip openers are really good for times when you're going through any sort of emotional turmoil, or if you have a lot of stored up emotions. They're also really good if you're on your period or you're going through the menopause. They are said to relieve tension and stress. Inhale and exhale. We'll take one more breath in. Inhale and exhale. Open your eyes. Perfect. Now from here we're going to get into Cradle the Baby Pose. Another great posture to help increase your flexibility. So we are going to leave one of our legs straight out in front of us. We'll bend the other one. We put the sole of our foot into the crease of our opposite elbow, and then we just wrap our other elbow around it, and we cradle our leg as if we were cradling a baby. Now this is amazing in terms of hip openers, but it's not the easiest thing. So if you're not here yet, just do what feels comfortable, and you will get there in time. So already you should feel a really nice, gentle stretch along your hips. And when you're ready, we'll swap over. So we'll just stretch that leg out and do exactly the same thing on the other side. And cradle that baby. You can close your eyes here and enjoy that stretch. When you're ready, we will take our foot down and stretch it out in front of us. And now I think we're ready to get into Padmasana, which is Lotus Pose. So we're nearly there. We'll take one leg and we'll fold it over. We want our foot to be in our hip joint here. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And here, just adjust yourself so you feel comfortable. Again, your hands can be wherever they feel most comfortable for you. Enjoy the feeling of breathing in and breathing out, and that quiet time we sometimes lack in our lives. Take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. We'll take one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. And now we will get into Tulasana, which is scale pose. So from here, we just want to take our hands next to our knees. We can start off in a bent position. You do need good arm strength for this. We're going to start off sort of bending down, and then we're going to straighten them up. So if you haven't done this before, this is your time to practice. If you have, again, it's a great posture to practice. So let's go. Right, ready? And you can stay here for a few breaths. When you're ready to come out of the pose, just allow yourself to drop down gently. Now you can do that for as long as you feel comfortable, and yeah, it's a great posture to get into when you are in a headspace of just wanting to be alone and meditating. So you can close your eyes here, take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready to come out of Padmasana, you can slowly unfold your legs and get yourself back into a comfortable seat. So that was my video on Tulasana, otherwise known as scale pose. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or any questions, please leave them below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Yoga with Nutan. Thank you. Namaste.